I'm Gino, your Miami psychic detective, and these are infinite insights from a private investigator with communication of what's going to happen next week from my guardian angels. My guardian angels are telling me next week in this historic election between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, there's going to be massive chaos either way. Donald Trump is going to have a huge landslide victory, but it's not going to come that easy. You're going to see major power outages in Pennsylvania and other areas where election sites go down, and they are trying to suppress the vote so Republicans cannot get out there in numbers and vote in these crucial states that Donald Trump needs to take. And it's only going to happen in the Republican areas. This is going to create chaos. Donald Trump is going to declare an early victory, which by declaring an early victory, MAGA will be in the streets celebrating. The opposition, the Democrats, are going to come forward immediately with over 5,000 attorneys that they have in place and cause a ruckus. Even when Donald Trump is able to clearly declare a victory when all the results come in, there is no way in hell the Democrats are going to allow him to take the White House January 6th. They are going to claim that he is not eligible, he is disqualified because he is a resurrectionist. And that is not going to happen with the MAGA people. They're going to say that he is not eligible, and this is going to create lawsuits. They're going to delay the inauguration, and the Supreme Court will have to move in and make the ultimate decision. Maybe it'll mean 6 months. Maybe it'll mean a year. They are going to fight tooth and nail to keep him from regaining power. That's what's going to happen, and the American dollar is going to be at an all-time low. The United States will go into a depression, and other countries will follow. Massive riots will be taken in the street to the point where civil war might occur. Martial law will be put in place by President Biden when certain governors of Republican states refuse to invoke martial law. The president will do it, and they'll suspend the Constitution. This is George Soros and his followers' only chance. They come this close to turning the U.S. into socialism. Social media has played a big part in this. Starting back in 2016, I don't know if you remember, setting up for COVID, they came up with this Zika virus. 2 people were bitten in Miami Beach, 2 in Miami, and lo and behold, tourism season was coming. They came out with a little stupid map, and they says that the Zika virus was isolated in the Wynwood area, where you had stupid idiots going to the line between Midtown and Wynwood, sticking their hand over the line, taking a picture, like if they were half in the Zika zone, half not. And even Hillary Clinton flew down here on her campaign with that nonsense that she went to ground zero, which was Wynwood back then, doing a press conference, and people were, oh my God, be safe, Hillary, you're in the Zika zone. They're in the bullshit zone, and some of you turkeys actually believed it. Hilarious. But what's going to happen once they name Donald Trump president and winning the election? You are going to see Israel immediately strike Iran's nuclear facilities and oil facilities. Why? Because when Donald Trump supposedly gets inaugurated in January, he will make peace in the Middle East, and they know the only way to set him back to the Stone Age will be now until his inauguration. If Kamala were to win, the reverse would happen because they would be afraid that they wouldn't be getting any funds. China is going to immediately hit Taiwan before January. They realize we have one of the weakest presidents in place in U.S. history. But if Kamala were to win, they would have 4 more years of planning their attack. But knowing Donald Trump winning the election, they're going to have to take their move fast. Get ready. Get your money in place. Put a lot of cash on hands, because the plan, the Democratic plan, is the New World Order. One government, one rule, one police force. And don't be surprised, the Republicans' plan is Project 2025. Those are the messages I'm getting from the spirits. We'll see you at Gotham, and we'll see you next week after the elections.